I do believe that we are live now. So I will wait until people get in. And yeah, I guess I'll start out. Hold on here a second. I gotta figure this out. Okay. All right. So just figuring some stuff out this first time. I'm actually doing this on my own from a laptop. Usually I use my phone, but you know how that is right now. So I'll wait till some people get in, and I will release this major info. I mean, this information is off the charts. Off the charts. So we've got 24. That says in those 32 leagues, I guess, now in the NFL. So there are 32 leagues. So we got the Bears, the Packers, the Patriots, the Browns. What the hell am I doing talking football? I haven't talked football in years. Let's get to talking to Mudflood. Nah, let's not talk Mudflood. Let's talk Mandela Effect. Of course, Mandela Effect. What else is there to talk about? Nothing. It's all Mandela Effect. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? I guess I can. Let's see. Y'all want to see me? Okay. Nah. I know. I really don't want to put my mug up there, but sometimes you have to, right? Sometimes you got to. Hey, everybody, it's Patrick here coming to you live, and we're here to talk about the NFL. The mud flood. No. What could we talk about? Are we going to talk about the Mandela effect? Yeah. So how's Jamie doing? I am just, I really have nothing to say. I just thought it's been a while. Thought I'd get on and see how everybody's doing. Kind of reach out to everybody, see how everybody's doing. Sharky, hey buddy, how you doing? Hey Sharky. How's Sharky doing? So I decided to get on. It's been a while since I've been on. So I really have nothing to say. So I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to be an idiot tonight. All right. Jamie finally answered back. Doing great. I'm reading off my phone because I can't get the chat up on the computer. I always seem to have that problem. Sharky says, nope, nada. Let's talk about how to cook eggs and ramen noodles. Sharky, are you that poor too? Yeah, I am too. We're cooking eggs with ramen noodles, huh? All right. Here's what you do. You boil the egg. Do we want to boil the egg? Or do we want to start the ramen noodles, crack the egg in it, and stir it all about? That kind of sounds gross. Sharky, you're not eating eggs and ramen noodles, are you? Are you seriously eating eggs with ramen noodles? I feel for you, Sharky. I do. You know what? I do have some venison in the freezer. And I'm getting to the point where it's almost time to take the venison out. Now you're getting low on food when you gotta start pulling the venison out, right? Yeah. Nah, but got lots of experience. So everybody looks like everybody's doing good. Jamie's doing good. Sharky's doing good. That's awesome. Um, tonight, oh, hey, I had to go to the doctor. Um, I, I don't know if you guys remember about a year ago, I fell out of my shower and I hurt my shoulder. And then I ended up having to shovel a bunch of snow last year and stuff. And I never really um, had it checked out by a physician, a specialist. So, I mean, I've had doctors look at it, and my one doctor, he just kept giving me cortisone shots in my shoulder, took away the pain. So I was fine with that. So, rationally was like, you really need to get that shoulder looked at. So I finally went into the doctor. Now it's been a little over a year. And I went into the doctor and she had scheduled an MRI for me. So I did an MRI and it came back and they said I need to talk to a surgeon. So I was talking to the surgeon last week, finally got in to talk to the surgeon. And he says that I have two major tears in my rotator cuff and a bunch of little tears. And he said, what have I been doing for the last year, dealing with the pain and everything?" And I told him that one of my doctors just gave me cortisone shots, and he just kind of went, "What the, you know, that doctor should never have given you cortisone shots because every time he did, he was tearing your rotator cuff a little bit more." So I'm like, great. So they want to do surgery on my rotator cuff, and obviously, been in a lot of pain, but and he won't. Obviously, he won't give me a cortisone shot, and so I've got to go in for surgery. But before they do surgery, because I'm a diabetic and my diabetes is out of control right now, I have to get my diabetes under control before they can do the surgery because they'd be afraid of infections. So, and then they also found out, uh, they also said that I have uh, arthritis in the joint, in my shoulder joint. So my left shoulder is like messed up pretty bad. Wings are coming. I would wait for the changes myself. Yeah. No, but got lots of. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I hope I get wings. That would be nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been good enough to earn my wings. Um, that would be nice to get wings, wouldn't it? No football for you. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. I exactly. I'm not playing any football anytime soon. I can't even wrestle around or play around. Um, there's a certain somebody that likes to wrestle around a little bit sometimes, and uh, she knows which arm to grab right away. Kind of puts me on my. Um, I don't trust those fucks anymore. Laugh aloud, just saying. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, I had a doctor for over a year giving me cortisone shots, and I didn't. I thought, hey, it's taking away the pain. I don't have to do surgery or even have it. I don't even have to get it looked at. I mean, this doctor didn't even do an MRI on me. He was just like, he thought maybe it'd heal up within 3 months or whatever because he thought I just pulled a muscle or something like that, and after a year, it still didn't heal up, but he was still giving me the cortisone shots, and then finally, rationally, it was like, you really need to get that damn shoulder looked at. Jamie, I don't trust doctors. Yeah, I'm not trusting them either. I think it's all about. I mean, I'm trying to think. I think I was getting the bill for the cortisone shots, and if I remember right, it was roughly around $800 to $1,200 per shot, and it only, he sprayed some coolant. I'd be in his office, take off my shirt, and the nurse would spray some stuff on my shoulder right here, and it would freeze the area. And then he'd come in and give me a numbing shot, and then the next needle would be the cortisone shot, and it only took approximately 15 minutes to do the whole shebang, and it was, I think it was about $1,200 just for the cortisone shot. Hey Karen, Josh Peck just said on his video that Mandela is on the way out. Josh Peck just said on his video that Mandela is on the way out. Huh. Long Reach One. Hey, how you doing? Where is the hubby? Where's the hubby, Long Reach? Whenever I'm reading the chat, I'm like reading. I have to look on my phone for the chat because I can't get it to pop up on the laptop. So whenever you see my eyes going over here to look to see, I'm really good. Paul's here too. Tell Paul I said hi. Hey, Paul. So, anyways, when I shuffle over here, I'm looking at my phone because it has the chat. Yeah, the chat. And so anyways, yeah, got to get surgery on that, and I don't know if I want to get. Oh, also not only having tears in my rotator cuff, it's torn, two really nice big tears and a bunch of little tears, and then I got the arthritis, and also I got spurs coming off, and it's rubbing up against my other bone. And so the surgeon told me that he was going to cut them spurs off, and I'm like, oh man, that don't sound pleasant. And then here's the X-rays of my shoulder. Doesn't it look like, this looks weird to me actually, right here? I don't know, you guys. I'm glad I had this next to me. Does that look weird to you guys? Rationally and I were looking at it, and I'm thinking, doesn't that look like a shoulder pad? I don't know. That doesn't. I don't know. It don't look right to me. Hey, Paul. Me and Paul's left shoulders are messed up too. Mine keeps slipping out. Old injury. Left shoulder torn. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just seen a surgeon last week on. No, that looks really weird. Yeah, I know. It looks like shoulder pads, like a shoulder pad right here, and then you got this little wing. This all looks really weird to me. I don't know. It don't look right to me. As soon as I looked at it, I'm like, I said irrationally, I said, does that look weird to you? Jamie says weird pointy bone. And Long Reach, no, that looks really weird. Sharky, that's the bird hoop. He made hoop in the wings forming above. That would be nice, Sharky, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be awesome? Um, long reach, two other people with shoulder injuries. So a lot of people are having shoulder injuries. Left, is your left one long reach? It really hurt. Yeah, I know mine really hurts too. Your is normal as normal. For marginalized changes, go here. Left, yeah. Yeah, it's my left. It's my left also. So anyways, that's the one X-ray. I didn't really expect to get into talking about my shoulder and X-rays and stuff. But I guess the second one almost looks the same as the first one. It don't look like really any difference. There's the second photo. I suppose I should have been. I don't think that information is really no big deal. Um, no, dislocated it when I was a kid. I thought it was that. Paul, it's your fault, Pat. Keep your pain telepathy to yourself. Actually, long reach. When I was a kid too, I was 16, and I was in high school. I was in wrestling, and I was in a state championship wrestling tournament, and I was one. I was two matches away from going to state. So the guy who I was wrestling, if I would have won that match, I would have had to wrestle one more to get to state get to state or to yeah to get to state to win the state title. So, anyways, this guy he picks me up. I was beating him in points, and he picks me up and he kind of does a farmer. He's got me in between my crotch and my chest, and he picks me up and he throws me down, and all my weight came on the shoulder. So I dislocated my shoulder and fractured my collarbone. So that pretty much ended my wrestling. I was done after that. I could never go back because as soon as somebody would grab that arm and pull it to a certain point, I was done. So forward 30 years now, and I fall out of the shower a year ago, and now I've got a torn rotator cuff. Fucking idiot. Let's see. Long reach. Let's see. I thought it was that. Sharky, we are Rubik's cubes forming before known forms here, all projectionalized. I can't read today. As none are us, but all are us and right. Long range, yeah. Me too. Fractured collarbone. That hurts, don't it? You cannot sleep, even with this torn rotator cuff. Every time you could be dead asleep, and as soon as you roll over and hit that shoulder, bam, you're up. Paul says, "Old man, yeah, I'm getting there." But I tend to think I'm going back. I'm going back somewhat in age because I think I'm looking a little younger. Okay, I'm not. I know. This last photo, well, there's like here's like a closer up shot of this shoulder. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Yes, it slips out. So, anyways, done with the shoulder talk. So, what's everybody been up to? You guys been watching that Brian Stegley? I can't pronounce his last name, but I called into his show yesterday, and I was on there for a little bit yesterday. Anybody hear me on there yesterday? You got. I know Paul watches Brian. Yeah. Mm, coffee's getting cold already. Is it time for a beer? Paul, is it time for a beer? We need to have a few drinks together. We missed that one, Pat. Oh, you missed the one yesterday? Good. Jamie, still here. I'm glad to see you're still here, Jamie. Is did Karen leave? Hold on a second, you guys. I'm gonna go out of here and go back in. I gotta find out. Um, you guys can keep talking though. I'm listening to you. So, anyways, so who? How many? Sharky, do you watch Brian? I should have wrote his last name down. Hold on a second. Do you guys know what's Brian's last name? Paul. Paul, what's Brian's last name? I think it's like Stagley. You drink with him. I have work tomorrow. Oh, you got to work tomorrow, Long Reach. Stavely. I cannot pronounce his last name. Stavely. I believe that's how it's pronounced. He's making me type for him, Pat. So, okay, so Brian Stavely. Is Sharky? Sharky, are you still on here? Type yes if you're still on here. Anyways, Brian Stavely. Brian Stavely has a really good show. I really enjoy his talk about 9/11 and the Mandela effect, and he gets a lot of good people on there. I was off your chat back now. I do found him recently. I like him. Didn't see y'all's yet though. I subbed 3 of his channels. Yeah, that's how many I subbed to Sharky is 3 of his channels. But I was on yesterday. I just called in, and actually I think it was today or it was late last night. I seen Paul was on there, and I seen where Paul was writing, texting on there that he wanted to, he was going to call in, and I waited as long as I could, Paul, to hear you. I wanted to hear what you had to say when you called in, but I don't think you made it. I don't think you made it in. Because I think he had some trouble, and he had his phone lines or whatever went down, so he had to reboot his computer and stuff. And I waited for all that, and then he came back on. I waited about another half hour, and Paul didn't make it on, so I ended up falling asleep. I think it was. He didn't call. We changed our minds anyway. Oh, okay. Um, it's been busy. It's Sharky says it's been busy few days for myself, so might have missed y'all. Saw last one with him. Yeah, Sharky. Did you? Let's see. Hold on. Long reach. Then we left the chat anyway. Oh, okay. Um, Sharky, have you seen him talk yet about 9/11? I think I mean, I always knew 9/11 was an inside job. I knew it was all fake and that shit. And I always wondered, could not put it together how in the hell where all the passengers on the plane went. I knew that the planes had hit, and then but I was thinking, I don't think there was any passengers on the plane. So where the hell? What did they do with all the passengers? Um, Now to come to find out is, and it makes a lot of sense, is that there was never any planes that hit. And he explains that and goes through that really good. My 9/11 VCR tape of 6 hours news from that day is totally different. Really, I would love to see that, Sharky. If we ever make it down to visit you, Sharky, keep that on hand, because I would love to take a look at that. I would love to see what that would look like right now. Wow, were you there, Sharky? Yeah, no, I think he's talking about that Sharky taped 6 hours of all the newscasts that day. I don't think Sharky was actually there. Were you, Sharky? Were you actually at around there in that area, or did you tape all of it from the all the news that day? Oh, news story. Misread that. Yeah, 9/11. 6 hours news from that day is totally yeah, yeah. That's yeah. So, I just read it too, and I'm like, duh. No, just recorded the entire tapes worth of CNN and a couple other channels as I figure history in the making. CNN, them guys. Fuck, I remember, and you can look it up on YouTube now. But CNN, where they have the time, the first desert storm in the early '90s when we uh, won that war in so many hours. But CNN, them ballistic, they're supposed to be on a roof in Baghdad or something like that, and they put their helmet on, and put one guy puts a helmet on, and the other guy puts a gas mask on, and it was all fake bullshit. That tape just cracks me up. I mean, seriously, we were believing that shit. How dumbed down were we? I mean, I gotta say for myself, I when I probably may have seen that tape live and didn't even really put two and two together, until years later. It's like one guy's got a gas mask and the other guy, and I'm sure somewhere in my mind, I had to been thinking this looks really weird, but I really didn't put two and two together at the time. But to look at it now, to look at a lot of this stuff is funny as hell. How we could have ever believed that, and people today are still believing that. That just is like, I don't really. I mean, people today are still believing that shit. So, yeah. Um, Shark is oh yeah, okay, I read he just recorded a long reach. That was a good idea. Yeah, I wish I would have thought about recording that shit that day. Sharky, I was a only it was only Twin Towers, and then Pentagon with zero deaths as restructuring was going construction. Sharky, I think you're typing too fast there, bud. Going on, that was that I recorded, but here a lot more buildings and deaths. Yeah, you know, that's another thing is my timeline for 9/11. The only thing I remember the Twin Towers and Building 7 going down. Um, uh, Minimal damage to all the other buildings. Yeah, of course, the Pentagon was hit. We know that, and we know the plane went down in Pennsylvania. We know that, but as far as New York goes, I only remember the Twin Towers and Building 7 being demolished. But I guess on this timeline, all them buildings are all demolished now. You know, I should grab. I do have uh, news. I do have news magazines from 9/11, and I should grab them and see how many buildings they say were destroyed in that magazine. I wonder if that has changed. I should look at that. Let's see. Long reach. They faked it better on Sagittarius. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, it's really easy to see now. Um, I wanted to say a lot of stuff here you can catch right away. I think I, for myself, you can see the bullshit a lot easier here. I don't know if they just don't do a good enough job here of trying to sell it, or if the veil is just lifting or has lifted to the point to where any bullshit that gets thrown into our faces, we can see it right away. And I tend to go that way. We can see the shit right away. Longreach says, yeah, she's 3 towers only too. Um, the other thing is the Pentagon when that was hit. I knew right away something was really fishy when the Pentagon got hit because none of the grass was there was nothing around, no parts as far as a big plane, a jumbo jet going in and crashing there. Um, that right there was really suspicious off the right away, and the way the Twin Towers came down. I mean, I knew right away something was wrong. Something didn't look right. Obviously, I didn't know that it was the inside job at that time. I was, I was, I took it fish, hook, line, and sinker at that time too. But I felt the way the towers came down, it was way too quick, and I'm like, how in the hell are these buildings collapsing like that? There's no fucking way. Um, Jamie says we are really awake. I totally agree with you, Jamie. I totally agree because I can see the bullshit a mile away right now. It doesn't take much to see it, and I don't know. I tend to think that way too, Jamie. Is that we are that awake that we see the stuff, and it's not just because they're not doing a good enough job of trying to sell it, or they just don't care anymore and they're not trying to sell it to us. They just put it out there like, if you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. I think we just see it. um I believed in UFOs and everything. Now it just seems ridiculous. I agree there too, Long Reach. uh Cut a tree straight and see if it falls on your truck. Just I agree there, Sharky. NASA and 9/11, all about 4 years ago. Bing, yeah. NASA and 9/11. You know, I've been dealing with the moon landing for quite a while as far as that being fake. Um, I didn't know which way to go for quite a while until I probably made up my mind for sure in the last couple of years, for sure that I know that it's fake. Um, but I was always back and forth, back and forth. I don't know, you know. But the last couple years now, it's like I know it's fake. Yeah. So yeah, I just can't believe how asleep I was. It's wow. And I truly believe in order for anyone to wake up, it's a long road to wake up. We had to go through lots of false flags, lots of digging, research, talking to other people, and coming to the conclusions that we do. So it's a long road to wake up. And I've always said since the Mandela effect hit is I don't think anyone can really wake up unless they've been through everything that we've been through to wake up. You have to be a truther. You have to want to know the truth. You have to want to know the answers. You have to want to know what is going on in life, what life's all about. You have to ask the hard questions. You have to really want to know. And I mean that's for me. And I feel that's for you all too. That you guys all really wanted to know. You want to know what life's all about. You want to know what's going on in life, what's going on Earth, what's going on with all these wars, the governments. What is the truth with everything? We just want to know the truth. That's all. I just want to know what the fuck's going on. So, NASA on 9/11 all about 4 years. Paul says, I know, right? Yeah. Jamie, lots of vibrant colors everywhere now. Uh, I haven't seen much yet, Jamie, as far as vibrant. You talking about Earth, the nature and all that? Um, I'm half blind, so when I put my glasses on, I get really vibrant colors. No, I do wear glasses, but loves y'all. Gotta eat now, so body sleep then travels. I'm see y'all upon returns once again. All right, Sharky, take it easy. But Sharky, we do have you can eat and watch us at the same time. You know that. We have a service where you just pull up your table right in front of us, and you just eat as you watch us. You don't have to be typing or saying anything. It's a very affordable. You pay 1 penny, and then after you're done eating, you can just still keep watching us, and you lay down and fall asleep right there while you're watching. All right, Sharky, have a good one. Love you, man. Jamie is grass, trees, rocks, etc. Yeah. Soon we will have them vibrant colors. Right now everything's just coming alive because the winter just got done with, and we haven't had. We're still having pretty much cold days and stuff, so uh, things aren't really alive yet. But I will see what you're talking about real soon, probably, Jamie. soon as everything starts to come back to normal. Um, Now, let's move on. Okay, we talk 9/11. We know all this shit's bullshit. We know all this shit's lies. Um, we're not going to be fucked over again because we're fully awake. Um, Sharky says, I eat like a vacuum cleaner. Learned that as a kid because cousins and brothers were competition. I hear you, Sharky. I hear you. Okay, night, y'all. All right, night, Shark. Um, so now comes the mud flood. It's like this just came out of the blue. I think it was about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, the mud flood comes out, and mud floods all over. It's starting to pop up on my YouTube everywhere, and I'm like, I've never heard of this before. So go and look. Go and look at the mud flood and all that, and I totally believe that the mud flood is real. I tend to believe that the mud flood happened on this timeline. I know it didn't happen on my timeline or on Sagittarius. I was very into history. I was very into conspiracy theories, as you guys know, as I just said. I was digging a lot of conspiracy theories up. My biggest one was JFK. But the mud flood, and we'll get into, a lot of people have different beliefs on what's causing the Mandela effect, or what's happening with us. Are we on different timelines? Are timelines merging? Are we in a different? Well, I guess we're on a different Earth or Orion instead of Sagittarius. Um, but I myself believe that we're jumping timelines. I truly believe that we're jumping timelines, and I tend to believe like what's his name talks. He's on YouTube and he talks. You guys help me out with this. He talks all these different Earths that are out there, and that there's a piece of our soul or whatever that's on these other Earths. Dale Dufay, different realms. Jamie feels different realms. Yeah, it could be. But I listen to Dale Dufay, and he talks about different Earths and stuff. I'm sure you guys have heard of Dale Dufay, and I kind of have that belief. Not completely what he believes, but I do believe that we are jumping timelines, and um, there's quite a few times where I think there's pieces of us that are out there, our souls or whatever. I think there's more of us whole bodies doing the same thing on different timelines. And I think the timelines are kind of merging. Not they're not staying merged, but I think that pieces of or parts of us are coming into us. That's where we get the different looks. Sometimes we look different. Sometimes, for instance, and we've documented this. Rationally, and I have noticed my height is different on some days. Some days I'm taller, some days I'm shorter, and we actually made marks on the woodwork, in the bedroom there, the door frame. We did marks, and I'm actually getting taller and shorter, and we're being measured in the same spot all the time, um, with no shoes on. So I'm definitely, and I can't explain that. How do I? And we're talking about, for me, it's about an inch and a half difference, um, inch and a half, 2 inches difference, and how do you explain that? I don't know. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to get to my main point. I forgot what my point was. I forgot what I was talking about. Um, different Earths. Okay, so I completely forgot what I was talking about. Just a second, guys. I want to recheck my phone status and make sure that I am up to date with you guys' chat. Make sure the phone didn't go down. Oh boy. Boy, boy, boy. So Sharky meant. Okay, so everything's good. I do need to heat up my coffee. I am going to heat up my coffee, you guys. I'll be right back. I'll still talk, but I will be right back. You guys hang in there, and I'll be right back. You guys can probably hear me get up. You probably hear my bones cracking and everything. Um, so, anyways, I was thinking, we're jumping timelines. I think we do jump timelines. And I still cannot figure out what I was talking about. Oh well, I guess so. I'll probably I'll think about it and probably get to it later. Come up with it again. It'll pop in my head again. Um, Gee, how long have I been on? Jamie, you going? All right, bud. Take care. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Okay. So, well, everybody must have to work tomorrow, so that's why everybody, ain't many people out there tonight. Everybody's got their YouTube shut down. Everybody's got to work tomorrow. And here I am just gabbing away. Who's still with me? Paul, you got to be still with me. Come on, buddy. You can hang in there, right? Did you pop open that beer yet, Paul? I should switch to beer. All right. Got the coffee. All right, long reach, and Paul are still, yeah. JW, hey buddy, how's it going? How's JW tonight? All right. I'm back. Got to have the coffee. Yes, I had to turn. Long reach says Yes, I had to run an errand. Okay. Hey JW, what's the special? Longreach says. I definitely want to get down to your restaurant there, JW. I definitely want to come eat there. I wonder. I should get your town. Um, get the name of your town there, JW, and put it in and see how many miles I got to drive to you. Rationally, and I'll come down and have lunch or something there. Wouldn't your ass like to know? JW's on the cocky side tonight. All right. Rexburg, Idaho. All right. I'll see how far made chili. Ooh, man, that sounds good. Chili? Mm. Chili sounds good. So I'll have to put Rexburg in Idaho and find out how far that is. I don't think that's too far from here. Great day for chilly here, rainy and cold. Yeah, it's rainy and a little chilly here too. It's been raining all day here. So anyways, I was talking about my belief as far as the timelines. Um, that I think um, the Mandela effect. I think I think we're jumping timelines. Um, it's probably a day or two. I had a friend who would drive from Flint to a few hours away in a day. Um, Flint, Michigan. Yeah, I'm thinking Idaho from Wisconsin. I don't think it's that far. I bet you it's within 12 hours. Um, I bet you it's under 12 hours for us to hit you. Because if I remember right, it's only 14 hours. I think it's like 14 hours to go to Texas from here. So that's not too bad. And it's basically like a straight down shot. So I'll check it out. I'll find out. I'll find out. Was it Rexburg, Idaho? Rexburg. Let's see maps. Rexburg. Rexburg, Idaho. Directions. Holy shit. Holy shit. I didn't think it was that far away. It says 18 hours and 57 minutes, so it's 19-hour drive. That don't seem right. 1,351 miles. Where fucking Idaho move on me? Where the fuck is Idaho is over there. What in the fuck? Oregon, Washington, Utah, Montana. Idaho is between Nevada and Montana. So I'm talking to myself, you guys. Sorry about that. It's on. Hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, did you answer most of the way? Jade. It's probably okay. Longreach says it is weird. I'm having raisin bran for dinner. Uh, JW interstate driving most of the way. No, I like cereal for dinner. I do too, actually. I would love a bowl of cereal. We could be there in 3 hours, JW. Yeah, you guys are pretty close. I have close to Yellowstone National. I live close to Yellowstone now. That is amazing. I didn't. It just something's not right there. I used to live on the other side in Wyoming. 3 hours is easy. So for me, I'm assuming you heard me. I had to go off the chat and everything for a little bit, but I looked it up and it said 19. It's a 19-hour drive, so 1,300 miles. Wow, I didn't think it was that far away. I didn't think it was that far away. That amazes me. Um, what's going on in share? Damn phone. Now Paul and I are in Billings. No jobs, economy going to shit. No more tourism there either. There's lots of jobs around here, Longreach. You and Paul should make your way over here. There's a lot of jobs in this area. Pretty good paying jobs too. I don't know what your career is. I mean, what do you do, Longreach? What's your specialty? Oh. So, let's see. Did the oil work? Go away. I have a cleaning business started here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. I forgot all about that. So, so how much would you charge to clean a house? JW, the oil jobs got ruined in Wyoming by the EPA regs. Yeah. So, how much would you charge to do like a two-story? I charge 20 to 25 an hour to clean. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you when you go into a place to clean? Hey, I would screw up. I cannot pronounce your name. I'll screw it up if I say it. But hi, I'll call you V. Hey V. Um. So let's see, about an hour per bedroom general rule. I was thinking long reach would. Um. Do you like go in there and just take your time? You know, just turn on the radio and just take your time doing everything. But I suppose that would be a lot of work to sweep, mop, dust, do all that stuff. That's a lot of work. And then you get the I would imagine if you get these homes with these big ass foyers, like I've gotten job painting jobs where they have these big ass foyers where you got to get a 24-foot ladder just to reach the damn ceiling. V it is. All right, sounds good. um, so what you up to, V? Um, yes, I only do one house per day, about 4 hours. I charge a flat rate. Oh, okay, that's cool. I go slow because I'm old. Sleeps in your bed. um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to show you guys something. See if I can find it. Um. Let me see if I can find it. You guys, have you guys been looking at, um, where is it? What was it? It was like mm, morning when when the sun comes up. Um, Rashley actually noticed. Well, I noticed it on the way to pick Rashley up from work, but she also noticed it as soon as she got in the car. She told me about it. But the sky is like opening up. If I can get some of these photos, where is it? I hope I still got them on here. Bear with me, you guys. Bear with me. Can't really see it. It's really hard to see. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on here, but it's like, can you see it? No, I knew that was gonna. Fuck. Yeah, it's too hard to see. But the sky, you can see where there's like a straight line where there's like a little crack where it looks like the sky's splitting. It looks like this looks like a whole uh um like a what do you call them where you can jump in like a hole and go into another dimension or something. This guy, it looks like it's like splitting apart. Oh man, I wish I could get this photo in. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, long reach like a veil. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so weird. Um, yeah, that's the best way to put it, I guess. Like a veil, it's opening. It's just like just a little crack, and it goes all along the skyline. It's just like that much opens up. Hey, Milky. Mandela effect is interesting. Any recent experiences? Um, why don't you tell us? Do you have any recent experience, Milky? The word veil changed to veil in the Bible pen. Really? Wow. In in mine, anyways. Do you long reach? Do you have King James? Because that's the one I got. It's King James. Melky, do you have any new experiences? Any chemtrails filling up the opening? Any chemtrails filling up the opening? Um, I'm sure eventually it did. I mean, we've got chemtrails all over the place every morning. This I have a King James and okay, uh, both changed and it's changed in Bible Gateway. Wow, that is just so weird. That is, yeah, it is so. It's like how does one comprehend what is going on? You know, as far as Bible changes or anything that's like when I first seen the Zapruder film or the new updated Mandela effect JFK assassination. When I first seen that, I was just like, "What in the fuck?" Still can't get my mind around how this is what's going on. You know, I still cannot wrap my mind around how this is changing, how this is possible. Paul found it. Both changes. It changed in Bible. Paul, okay, Paul found it. Half of us remember veil, but I know it was veil, a garment. I am a horrible speller. So unless it's a Oscar Mayer, an easy one like that, um, you can ask me. But as far as Mandela effects go on spelling changes, don't ask me. I wouldn't know like well, for instance, Bernstein Bears. I never really got into them books, so it's like a lot of people are like Bernstein. It's like Bernstein everywhere. First Mandela effect, Bernstein Bears. That one I wouldn't know one way or the other. Not that I couldn't spell Bernstein Bears, which I probably couldn't. I mean, I probably could now because it's I've seen it so often. But I haven't. Um, I don't know that book series. I've seen it before, but I'm not into it. So that's not a Mandela effect for me. I wouldn't know one way or the other what it was. But Oscar Mayer Wieners, you know, or it's Oscar Mayer now. So that one stuck out. That was a big one for me. Oscar Mayer Wieners. I mean, I know the I remember the commercials for Oscar Mayer Wieners, the little boy singing it and all that. So that one's a big change. But a lot of the spelling ones, I don't know. You know, um, another one that I caught right away is actually my first Mandela effect that I caught myself. Thank you very much, Patrick. Was Hellman's mayonnaise. It never had two L's in it. It was always Healmann. Hellman's apostrophe S, I believe, or just S. I don't remember if it had apostrophe, whatever. But right now it's spelled Hell, hell. When I seen hell, I was like, what the fuck? I know Hellman's mayonnaise was not spelled Hell. No fucking way. I love Hellman's mayonnaise. Hell mail. Yeah, hell mail. No way was it spelled with two L's. Paul's Paul's cracking up. No, but really, I love Hellman's mayonnaise. I use Hellman's mayonnaise on a lot of shit. I love mayonnaise. And I always buy Hellman's mayonnaise. And I fucking just went to the store and I bought Hellman's mayonnaise and it was spelled the right way. And 2 days later, it had the other L in it. It had Hell. And I'm like, what in the fuck? I just picked this up at the store. And when I picked it up, it had the right spelling. Jiffy is another one. I love Jiffy Pep, but I don't eat Jif. Jiffy is another one. I love Jiffy. Now, Rashley will buy a different peanut butter, but I gotta have Jiffy. I gotta have Jif. I gotta have Jiffy. And I love the creamy Jiffy. I don't like the ones with the nuts in it. So, anyways, yeah, Jiffy was another one. That was a big one for me. So JFK, Oscar Mayer, Jiffy. Let's talk about Star Wars. I know that he was all gold. And I know it was Luke. Luke, I am your father. Jiffy changed in 1980 for me when I was 7. And another thing with these changes I noticed is just because it changed for one person at a certain point, it doesn't change for everybody. That change doesn't change for everybody. Everybody notices the changes on certain things at different times, and I've noticed that in the last 2 years as I watch people with the Mandela effect and the changes and everything. I've noticed that some people will not get the change until later on, or they'll change before me, or whatever. The changes come to people at different times. Yeah, the changes at different times is very weird and the hardest thing to make sense of. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like, why wouldn't everybody see that change at that same time? Um, like McDonald's, or McDonald's to McDonald's. I don't know when that one was changed. I can't even verify that Mandela effect. I can't personally verify because I seriously don't remember it ever being McDonald's. So that's not an ME for me. And I fucking hate these people who think just because, let's say, okay, McDonald's is not a Mandela effect for me because I don't know when it changed. I can't verify. I don't remember it being McDonald's. So am I unaffected? No, I'm not unaffected because I can't fucking McDonald's because I didn't see that change. And some people will fucking sit out there and say, "Oh, you're unaffected because you didn't see that." Some people run their streams like, um, and I really shouldn't get into this because it's it's bullshit. But I just can't stand it. Some people think they're their shit, and they run their streams like, um, it. If you don't see what I see, you're unaffected. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. You know, and all you're doing is you're fucking messing with people's minds who are probably more than likely affected, and they're turning to people like you to figure it out, and then you're gonna fucking, just because they don't see the same Mandela effect, you're gonna call them unaffected, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on?" It's fucking bullshit. So whatever. I just fucking can't stand fucking people who think their fucking shit don't stink. Right on, Pat. Yeah, thanks, Long. So, okay, I got my little bitch session out of the way. Um, let's see what else. Uh, what's another big well, we've got the Earth changes. You know, you have Pat. People are getting hurt by that unaffected bullshit. This is not a game. I agree with you, Long Reach. I totally agree with you. It's like, you know, if you're here, sure, sure, I'm sure there's shills out there, but 99% of the time, they're not shills. If they're in these rooms and they're listening, and they're affected. And if you ask me, I think the whole fucking world is affected, but they just haven't woken up. And well, some of them never will wake up. But I truly think everybody in this world is affected. They just not woke up. They just did not wake up. And they may never wake up. So I don't know. I don't know, and I may be wrong. I don't know, but I just I think the ones, like I said before, I think the ones who are affected and are awake are the ones that done their homework, are the ones that have been searching for the truth for a long time, and I truly believe that you can't wake up until you start searching for the truth. I don't think you can wake up. I don't think you can just. I don't think you can just, like we've been trying to do to people. I'm guilty of it myself. Of telling people, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? The ones that, like, Suso's a good one for it. He's got a bar, and he's in there, and he's drilling everybody, and I like watching his videos. I like watching the people answer the questions, and people, the people who catch on to it and who are waking up to it in his bar are already truth seekers. They have been working at it, but they're just a little bit slower, or they haven't figured out what, they know something's going on, but they just can't, they don't have a name for it. They haven't found the right places to go to figure this all out. And so Suso's bringing it to them, and he's waking them up. So they somewhere along the line, they've already been truth seeking somewhere. And the ones who are not going to wake up, don't want to know the truth, and they're just not going to wake up. But I think the ones that you can wake up are the ones that are truth seekers already somewhere along the line. You can't just walk up to somebody who has never searched for any truth of anything and spring this shit on them, and they don't, and they're gonna wake up and say, "Wow, this is the Mandela effect. Wow, this is fucking weird. This is awesome that I'm waking up." No, they're not going to. They could give two. That's why they turn around and walk away and think you're a fucking idiot or on drugs or whatever. They don't fucking care. Yeah, they see it, but then they get the download or whatever you want to call it. They don't want to wake up. They're not ready to wake up. They never searched the truth for anything. So I truly believe, and I'm just, this is my thoughts, is you have to search for the truth somewhere down the line. You have to want to know the truth in order to wake up to this Mandela effect. Hey, prelim's in the house. Hey, buddy, how's it going? I felt out of it yesterday. I had a panic. Yeah, I've been having a few of them lately. Schumann went nuts yesterday. Oh yeah, I haven't looked up the Schumann resonance in a while. I have no idea. So it's been off the charts yesterday, huh? That may explain it. I acted mean to Brian Staley. I feel so bad about it. Oh, so you watch Brian, huh, prelim? I think God is showing people miracles, and if you have enough faith and repentance, you will see more effects, miracles. Yeah, I agree. I agree to that too. You know what? I think that falls into it too. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Long Reach. I think that has a part to do with it. I think you have to, of course, you have to have faith, and you have to be a truth seeker. Oh, you did prelim. I'm sure Brian will forgive you. Yeah, Brian's a pretty good guy. Yeah, Pat, it was unintended. Yeah, Brian's a pretty good. He seems like a really good guy. So I think, uh, and prelim, you're forgivable. We all know you're forgivable. So I'm sure you'll be all right with Brian. There's a lot of us that watch him. It seems like I know Martha watches him too. Nice hot coffee. Oh, I better plug the laptop in, or we will be going bye bye. I wish I could get the chat up on my laptop. I have to keep looking at my phone for the chat, and my it's 10:08. Well, at least my phone's not dying. But let's see. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna here. I'm gonna have to turn off. You guys gonna have to look at my photo here for a little bit until I fix this. I gotta get my laptop plugged in so she don't die on me. There, if I can find the photos of some things I want to show you guys. Prelim says thanks. he banned me, so I hope he forgives me. It was strange, like a rage, and I always liked his channel. What did you say, Prelim? Long Reach gets blocked more than me. Yeah, Long Reach and Paul, you guys seem like you're on a rampage. Or are you guys going for how many streams you guys can get blocked on, or what? I'll talk to Brian. What? Yeah, most blocked wins. Yeah, I'll put a word in too for you, Prelim. Paul, talk to him. I'll talk to him. I'm sure he'll understand. Let's see here. Yeah, no problem, Prelim. So what have you been up to lately, Prelim? Everything other than that been okay? Martha. Hey, Martha. I really didn't mean that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm Prelim. I'm sure Brian has been in a bad mood once or twice before, so I would think that he would, forgive you. Um, I'm sure everybody knows that you're not a troublemaker. I mean, everybody. I'll put it to you this way, and I have to. Okay, I got this stuff all figured out, so I can bring myself back on camera. So, Prelim, I'll tell you something. Brian may have blocked you, but here's the thing: is we all know that you're a good guy, Prelim, and everybody loses it once in a while. And I'm sure Brian has lost his temper once before himself, but I bet you, Prelim, that we could get you unblocked back up there because um I was gonna throw a joke in there. I was gonna say somewhere along the lines like um uh I actually forgot what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be a funny thing. It was gonna be something along the lines of like uh I bet you we can get you unblocked from Brian's channel, Prelim, before Paul gets unblocked from any of the channels that he's blocked on. Okay, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry. uh, just called in and apologized, Prelim. Yeah, there you go. Call in his show. He can't block you from calling in. Pauses. I win. Long reach. We're blocked on Scarabs and Brian. Oh, you guys are blocked on Brian's too? Holy shit. People we actually yelled at didn't block us. Laugh out loud. People we actually yelled at didn't block us. Laugh out loud. If I remember right, Paul, I think the other day was it? I think it was the other day I seen you start. You started to you started to try to start some trouble in Brian Stavely's chat. I don't. I think it was a couple days ago. You were getting a little cocky in there, and I think since the monitors that were in there like you, so they didn't block you. uh, Stavely, yeah, Brian Stavely. I like Brian's channel. He works hard at truthing. Yeah, he does. Paul, most blocked. I bet this community is nothing. All over YouTube. Where is my play button? He tells me to chill. Paul didn't like being told to calm down. Oh, yeah, I must have got in there late, and I just noticed that Paul was being Paul, and I thought, he's going to get blocked from this one too. I was just sitting there watching. Kiss Monitor's ass. Yeah, I'm listening to this and Scarab simultaneously. Scarab's on. Is Scarab on right now? I remember YouTube at Paul Johnson. I never meet anyone else who knows that one. The way YouTube, the way YouTube. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I should go this way and look at my phone. I'm looking at my phone on the chat because I can't get the chat up on my laptop. Hey, Joner. How's it going, bud? Paul's never as mad as he sounds. I don't remember YouTube being like that, Martha. But I do remember it being a different way other than the way it is now. I do remember it being how was it for me? How do you have it, Martha? YouTube. Yeah, I don't remember it that way, but I do remember it wasn't the way it is all the time though. I'm blocked on Dabu. Oh wow, I haven't seen that guy. Is that Dabu7? Something like that. I'm blocked on Dabu, Paul, Boogie, etc., etc. Paul, is that Dabu7? I think it is. Okay, Joner, go get some coffee. I got mine right here. Dabu7, I think. It's been like 2 years since I've seen that guy's channel. I don't really like him. I mean, I don't know him or anything. I shouldn't say I don't really like him. I just didn't care for his stream. I thought he'd be like one of these guys who is like kind of fake, but I could be wrong. I only watched him for a little while, like a month or two, and that was a couple years ago. Prelims having coffee too. All right, we're all doing the coffee at what is it, 10:30? 10:30 at night. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look and see if I could find the photos. These photos I wanted to show you guys. I feel more awake now after a sleepy day. Yeah, prelim. You're in Wisconsin. It's been rainy and cold, hasn't it? Where I'm only an hour and a half from you, or an hour. Maybe I should coffee too. Coffee's the way to go right now. Drink the coffee. More coffee. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. I gotta keep drinking the coffee. Okay. That's what coffee will do to you. Keep you awake. Let's see. Martha, you seem more happy than last year. I miss your streams, Martha. How come you haven't been on lately? I suppose you guys still selling your house, working on selling your house and stuff, Martha? So let's see if I can do this. Prelim, the blackberry fish. Check it out. It's weird. Blackberry fish? Hmm. Um. Okay. What was it? I was told of an animal. Who was talking about these animals? Um. They look like blackberries. Huh. You know what I thought of prelim as soon as you said blackberry fish? I was thinking of a blackberry phone. Yeah. Yeah, we just fixed a $4,300 leak in the water main. Oh man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Martha. If the fish gives you berries, make a pie. Hey, Mandela Ocean. Mandela Ocean Girl. Mandela Ocean Girl. When did you change your name? Or yeah, Mandelf Ocean Girl. Mandelf. You were never Ocean Girl before, right? Mandelf, you were an Ocean Girl before. Were you? No, you weren't Ocean Girl. You changed your name. Just call me Mandy. No, seriously, Mandy, you weren't Ocean Girl before, were you? That you just changed it, right? I changed it. Okay. Yay! I knew you weren't. I knew I was like that looks different. I caught that. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I gotta look on the phone for something, so I'm gonna be a little quiet for a minute here. Just a little quiet. I want to see if I could find something. I really want to show you guys. I got some great pictures of the moon out during the daytime. And this was like I can't. Oh man, I wish I could. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut those res down on this. Just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta cut my camera here for a second. Okay. Cut the camera. Okay. So just a second, guys. Um, Mandy, let's see. Prelim says, Mandy, I found a great movie on Netflix. What's the movie, Prelim? What you doing? I didn't go anywhere, guys. I'm still here, so I'm just trying to fix something on the computer. Um, Trying to see if I can bring up photos. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check out something. Um, so, anyways, um, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about how many channels Paul got booted off of. So, no, I'm just kidding. Uh, a unicorn store. So I think I missed it. I'm looking at the chat. Prelim. What was the movie? What was the movie that you were talking about? I have a feeling. Oh, Joner says I have a feeling of being on an alien world, kind of cool and nerdy when I see the moon in bright daylight. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'll bring myself back. Whoops. Bring myself back on screen here. All right. Yeah, the moon in the daylight. It's funny they just don't want me to call out their bullshit. Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, people are so sensitive. You're right. You're right, Paul. It's when you have um when you have a disagreement with somebody, or it don't even have to be a disagreement. I mean, it's just like if you don't agree with their shit that they're putting out there, then you're blocked. I'm not saying it's on every channel. I'm just saying that if you are uh, hold on. If you are you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't agree with somebody, then they fucking block you. Um because and if they block you, that just means that they're shooting out fucking their own propaganda. There's certain channels out there that there are certain channels that okay, for instance, there's a channel that I watched not too long ago. I don't watch them anymore, but I did watch this one video, and you go out and you look at these rocks, okay, and you say this happened, you know, da 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 da, and this is a Mandela effect, and how the hell are you gonna know it's a Mandela effect? It's in their backyard, and you don't know what it was like before. So how are you gonna know whether it's a Mandela effect or not? How can somebody get on there? And I mean, it's nice to see other people talk about what they see as Mandela effects. But if you're pushing Mandela effects and then saying if you don't see this Mandela effect that I'm telling you about, then you're unaffected. I almost said the whole. You guys would have caught. Y'all would have caught on what I who I'm talking about. I almost gave it away there, but anyways, let's look at these rocks. This is a Mandela effect, guys. And what we find a little piece of stand back. I don't want this thing blown up. You know, this is like a little cap thing. You take it off and take it out. It's got a map. I've seen these things before. You know, it's like a little map, and you know, shit. So we'll just roll it back up and we'll put it back in there. You know, stand back. It might blow up. We don't know if there's a bomb in here or not. But Texas Danny. Yeah, we all know Pat. Hey, Texas Danny, what's up? Fixing time. Welcome, fixing time. I'm sorry I'm not catching. I'm falling behind on the chat here. Um, Paul says it's funny they just don't want me to call out their bullshit. Long reach, long reach. Just argue back with Paul. He'll calm down. Hi at work. Can't chat. Oh, gonna listen. Okay, Dan. Um, and then fix it in time is just come in. So thanks, fixing time for stopping by. Martha's laughing her ass off. Long reach, yeah, we all know Pat. Andy just been holidaying and been getting back into art, watching things locally, trying to move on spiritually. And Joner says, my theory as of now is that we have a higher self that are experience the multiverse, and Mandela effect is shuffling us around it basically. Hmm, that's interesting, Joner. My theory as of now is we have a higher self that are experiencing the multiverse, and Mandela effect is shuffling us around it. That's interesting. Um, Prelim says great travel videos. Mandy, I did video arts, YouTube, and posted like Facebook. I didn't get notification. Long Reach said. Um, let's see. Long Reach. Oh, Fixing Time sci-fi movie 2015 Jupiter. Is that a good movie? Fixing Time, is that a good movie? Jupiter? Long Reach. Certain people, it's like they don't want me to watch. And prelim, Joner, I agree. We are in lower self awareness while we are humans. Then we return to our soul, mind self. I felt so free on holidays, refreshed. So while we're here, I guess it is a condition. I'm wondering if, like, Dale, you guys watch Dale Dufay? I'm, if you guys watch him, um, I kind of agree with him. I think we have different part of our souls are split off into different timelines. He says Earths, different Earths, but I think we're in different timelines, and we're like doing the same thing, but maybe a little bit different. And I think we're like moving into each other, experiencing each other's timelines, and that's why sometimes we look different. That's why sometimes it's like, and I've proven it. I'm taller on some days. I'm taller, um, and I just I even talk differently. I guess that's what somebody says. Is I Dale makes me think a lot. Yeah, he does. I don't agree with everything he says, but he does make sense on a lot of things, and I I still think that one of my souls, or one of my um I honestly believe that this is a timeline thing, that we are shifting into different timelines, because I still believe that I died in 2016. I I had to have died in 2016. And it actually is, when I really think deep about it, I'm thinking deep about it, is it freaks the shit out of me sometimes, because I think if I died on that timeline, I left my daughter behind. And to think about what my daughter went through when I died on that timeline, and it is, I just think it's really weird that I don't know. I just think, for some reason, I think that I died. I shifted it to this timeline, and I'm in another one of my um so souls, I guess. Um certain people, it's like they don't want me to watch. Jonah, I agree. We are in lower self awareness while we are humans. Then we return to our soul, mind, self. Mandy says, I felt so free on holidays, refreshed. Prelim so while we're here, I guess it is a condition. In long reach, sometimes I watch Dale. Prelim, Dale makes me think a lot. Long reach, all y'all make me think a lot. Long reach, stop it. I'm tired. Prelim says Dale explains well, yet so many Earths is too strange. Yeah, I think that part too. Prelim says Patrick, I think so too. In February 2016, Mandy Vessels, Longreach Pat Paul wants to know if that was June 2016. No, it was December of 2016. It was two weeks before Christmas. Because when I remember, I will never forget it, because when I woke up out of the coma, I thought I missed Christmas, and I really wanted, I had some gifts that I wanted to give my daughter. And so when I woke up out of the coma, I was like, after I came to my senses, I was like, did I miss Christmas? So yeah, it was in December. Um, Mandy says vessels again. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, we are vessels. Is that what you're saying, Mandy? Longreach says Paul wants to know if that. Okay. Um, Prelim Longreach left alone. Okay. Fix the time. Fill in the blank. Jupiter movie sci-fi 3015 or 2015. He uh, fill in the blank. Jupiter movie. I don't know. I don't know the movie, so I can't really answer that one. Jupiter ascending, Jupiter ascension. I would say Jupiter ascending. I think I remember hearing about the movie. I don't believe it was Jupiter ascension. I would say ascending, but I've not watched the movie. Never heard of it. Fix it in time. Shift into a new vessel into a new timeline after we die. Shift into a new vessel into a new timeline after we die. Ascent. Rashly says ascending. Yeah. Paul logically. Yep. Jonas says yeah, ascending. Longreach says hi, Rashly. Rashly says hey. Fixing time. It was rising for me. Jupiter rising. Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know the movie. I have heard of it before, but um, I would think it was Jupiter ascending, but I don't know. And Paul says, "Get to work, Rash. Get to work." 26. I thought Rising at first, but I don't watch new movies really. Anyways, Jupiter, whatever. What? Anybody watch it? Was it a good movie? Um, better drink my coffee before it gets cold. So who else? Oh, um, Mandy Mandy, you think we shift into a new vessel, into a new timeline after we die? Um, blank, blank, it's magic. Thinking the song. I'm bad with songs too. Jupiter Rising was made by the Matrix makers, brothers, and became sisters. Gotta get going. Bye, all. Stay safe and God bless. All right, Joner. Take care. Take care, Joner. I gotta get this chat more over to where I don't have to. There. That way I can see you guys. Um, hold on, baby, baby blue. Hmm. Um, who asked that question? Was it fix it? Fix it with the magic. It's magic, you know. I don't know it, but I looked it up with the lyrics here. Never believe it's not so. Hold on, see if I can. Can you guys hear that? It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. It's magic, you know. Okay. Ho, ho, it's magic. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, oh, ho, ho. That's funny. That no, I don't know what it was before, but if anything, I believe it's or whatever. I don't know what it was before, but it sure the hell wasn't oh come on, that's a good one. Wow, that's a good one. Oops. That's right for me. It rings bells. Um, who did that? Fix in Time Jupiter Rising was made by. Okay, it's magic. You know, that's a good one. Fix it. It definitely wasn't. Ho ho ho. I saw the movie Jupiter Rising twice at the theater. It switched a month after two ascending. Uh, is it any good? It was no. It was no. It oh. It was not. It, oh. Yeah, I believe you fix it. I mean, just by listening to the song, I could tell the whole no. Oh boy. That's some funny shit right there. You got any more there, Jupiter? Or fix Jupiter. Fix it. Fix fixed in time. Trapped in time. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. We are here for your souls. What's Rashley put up? What is she got? What is she doing? Jupiter sending spoiler. Genitatum will play the major roles. Jupiter sending. Fans of sci-fi flick Jupiter Ascending are completely dismayed about the late release date of the movie. The fans of the lead stars. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, blank. Another shrimp on the Barbie. Throw, throw another shrimp on the Barbie. I'll throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Throw. Never seen Rising though. Wow, 2011, the year before it all changed. Yeah, long reach. That makes no sense. It's still. It's. I'll slip another shrimp on the Barbie. I'll slip. Just tell what fucking Jupiter did or whatever. Let's throw another shrimp. I think really. Aussie says throw. Aussies say throw. My aunt loved that song. All right, let's see here. Um, let's play a little game. Let's see. Who would have had knowledge of the title in 2011 anyway? This kind of supports the double timeline one when they never changed it. Paul Hogan. And then one day he was shooting at some food and up came the ground up up blank the ground came a bubbling crude shooting at some food and up from the ground came a bubbling from up from the ground. Long reach says from up from the ground came a bubbling crude. It's up through the ground. Up through the ground came a bubble. Up through the ground came a. Some of this shit don't even make sense. I mean, if they're gonna replace a word or something, can they make it a little bit more sensible? Paul and I had a long talk about that one last week. Woke up, fell out of bed, dragging a comb across my head. Got me on that one. Woke up. Shit. Woke up. Shit. Fell out of bed, dragging I'm getting a headache. I filled in the blank. That from Sergeant Pepper. Woke up. Shit. Fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Okay. All right. I gotta take my. I'll be right back. I will still be doing you guys this chat and stuff. I gotta take my blood sugars real quick here. So I'm gonna take you offline, photo offline. So I'll just keep talking. I remember woke up, got out of bed. I filled in the blank. Okay. I'm not sure I don't like the Beatles. I love the Beatles, but I don't. I remember woke up, got out of bed. Woke up, got out of bed. Woke up, got out of bed. Huh. Got me. Got me, got me, got me. Okay, you guys just keep a chat and wait. I want to be like, I'm going to do a little satire. Who am I? Me and Jezebel, we came out to look at this castle. This castle wasn't here a while back. This castle's all new. I've never seen this castle here before, but we're gonna take a tour. We're gonna go through this castle. We're gonna take over it, and we're gonna hang a flag. When we get up there, we're gonna hang a flag on this castle. I'm just fucking around. That hasn't changed last week. Murphy oil soap. Murphy's oil soap. It's bridge on the river. For fuck's sake. Pasta, stop playing your game, buddy. Laugh out loud. Game, there ain't nobody playing the game here. You guys remember Wolfman Jack? This is Wolfman Jack coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. And we got some hits. We got some 50s and 60s hits here for you. Anybody remember Wolfman Jack? Where did ALRO? LRO. Um, a long reach. I did you a favor. If Paul would come on, you could take him out. I think I'm getting a little tired. Yes, yeah, Wolfman Jack. He was a good radio announcer. He's here. Tell him. You were saying. Hold on a second. What the hell? My phone just went. Oh my god! I'm not even touching my phone. I'm checking my blood sugars, and the Siri on my phone just come up, and I was asking you guys a question, and she asked the same question to me. What were you? That's fucked up. How the fuck does that happen? It's always listening. Well, it may be always listening, but it doesn't have to go out on its own and fucking take over my phone. Google Assistant has been doing that to us a lot recently. That's fucked up. It's trying to be helpful. Are we? Are we? Are we? Oh, my blood sugar is pretty good. Pretty good. 102. Oh, I should have had somebody guess first. 102, not bad. We asked it to go itself. Go fuck itself. We asked it to go fuck itself. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever. Then she leaves me in a blank sweat. She leaves me in a. I don't know. I don't know. She leaves me in a. I don't know that one. Fix it. I'm not very good at this game. I don't even know the real words that are supposed to, or the fake words that are supposed to go in there. Crap. How long have I been on? It seems like I've been on for quite a while. Come on, you guys, chat it up. I'm giving you guys the chat room to just chat. Say whatever you want. Say fuck it. Say whatever you want. Say this is bullshit. Okay, Google device told us poem the other night, middle of the night. It was so lame. Detached now. That is just weird when it takes off by itself and starts. It literally asked me or told me what I had just said to you guys. What the fuck? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is bullshit. There you, there you go. Long reach. Did you guys ever hear of a show called Night Visions? No, not me. Night Visions? What year? What year, Long Reach? I watched all those shows, but this one is new to me. Polly saw them all. I don't recall it. I've never heard of it. What year? What year did it come out? I stopped TV in 2005. I'm sure that's what fixed it. Yeah. Like Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, I've seen Tales from the Crypt. Like Tales from the Crypt. Pretty much. Uh, it had all these famous actors in the 90s. Night Visions. What was it about? I don't recall it, but. A funky keyboard. Keyboard giving you a little trouble there, fix it. It was like Twilight Zone meets Tales from the Crypt. Hmm. You guys remember The Hitchhiker? What color are the huts on Gilligan's Island? The huts are brown, like dried up weeds or whatever. Banana or what's that really hard they were brown. I remember being brown. Like a brown color. Any famous actors you can think of? A-listers. Um, Charlie Sheen. Patrick Swayze. They are dark green. They are dark green now, or they were dark green, and I was wrong. Laugh out loud. Read it again. It was like Twilight Zone meets Tales from the Crypt. Every famous actor you can think of, listeners. A-listers is a show night. A-listers in the show night. Oh, okay. Sorry. So they're dark green now. What color do you remember them being? Fix it. Were they? Am I right? Like they're brown. I I should start watching not only Gilligan's Island but the Brady Bunch, Leave It to Beaver. I should start watching them shows and see if I can see any Mandela effects in them. I'm sure there's got to be Mandela effects in them shows. Dry grass, tan, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Um, so I think that's gonna be my homework. Hey, Therion is in the house. Uh, there goes my Siri again.
Here's the latest news from NPR. Or if you prefer, say switch to Fox News, switch to CNN, or switch to the Washington Post instead.
I don't want to switch to anything. Stop taking over my phone. That's what I want you to do. Stop taking my phone over. Hmm. You should go with five. Yeah, CNN sucks. We know that. CNN is not. They're all liars. It don't matter. They're all liars. I don't want to go with neither one of them. You should go with Fox. Yeah, good one, Rationally. Now I got that song in my head. It's magic, yo. Yeah. CNN is king of fake news. You are correct, Therion. They are the king. You gotta bring it up more. It's magic, yo. You told me I was trouble. I didn't believe it until I broke into a bank and told them, give me all your gold. um, Zatter, blank rice. Zatter, you got me? Zatter. I have no idea. Come on, fix it. Give me one I know. Do another one. Forget the Zatter. Does anyone know that one? Zatter blank rice. Zatter white rice. Zatter with rice. Zader. Zader. Sound like an idiot. Let everybody leave. My hand soap has more soap in it now. Well, Paul should be very proud of himself. He should make himself he should make himself a reward long reach because he's now banned from my stream. I'm done. He just got cocky with me a while back, so it's done. He's banned. It was almost gone. I knew I was going to have to buy more. I was so bored I had to have something to do, so I had to ban Paul. Uh, mm. He's not logged into the chat. Oh, darn it. I guess it's time to make some more coffee. So, is anybody, you guys getting sleepy yet? Therion probably just woke up, huh? He's cracking up. Therion, let's see, what time? Let's see, 11 o'clock here. It's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 5 o'clock in the morning there, Therion? Where is the logo on Converse sneakers? It's on the ankle. I know that one. It's on the top part. What is this? A million questions? Fix It is bringing some liveliness to this boring ass stream. 2 p.m. After. No way. No way. Mandy, I thought you guys were like 6 hours ahead of us. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon there? Been awake about 17 hours. Now it's 5:16 a.m. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where are you, Mandy? Mandy, I thought you were in the UK also. You must be in Australia or something. I've been awake for 17 hours. Wow. There was one time after my dad passed away, I was awake for 9 days straight. Uh, the logos face each other on the inside between the feet. No way. I have to look that one up. The land down under. Unless my accent has changed. The logos face each other on the inside between the feet. Why in the hell would they have it on the inside? Wow. Yeah, I definitely remember their logo being on the ankle part, on the outside. What did you do to Australia? I'm relying on you guys to keep this stream alive. I'm getting tired. I'm about ready to pass out here. Mainly if you wanted to move closer to us, you didn't have to move to Australia. Laura and Hardy, that's another fine mess you've gotten us into. How does that fix it? I know that one. Laura and Hardy, that's another fine mess you've gotten us into. The colas did it. What is it now? Fixing time. They can't mess with Laura and Hardy. Is that what you remember? Fix it? It's fine. That's another fine mess you've gotten us into. Nice, not fine. That's another nice mess you've got. No way. No, 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 no. Come on. I remember fine. It's nice now. Oh, man. They're messing with some really good TV shows with their lines. That sucks. I found whiskers on my cat's paws. Anyone know about whiskers on the paws? No? That's another nice mess you've gotten us into. Oh, man. That don't even sound right. Look up Bang Zoom to the Moon on the Honeymooners. Bang Zoom to the Moon on the Honeymooners. One of these days, it's right to the moon, Alice. Yeah, I like that show too. I can't believe that they changed uh let's see, not between the toes, up a bit further. I'm trying to think. Oh man, I can't think of anything anymore. I found a new pad up high on the cat's ankle that has supposed to have always been their whiskers. Yeah, getting tired. Oh, I never saw that on pause. The cats and dogs with a new pad on the front used to only be on the back. Use them as feelers when they hunt. Let's see. Let's check and see how long I've been on. I'm running out of steam. Bye, everyone. We're gonna watch a movie. All right, Long Reach. Tell Paul I say goodbye. See you later. I'm gonna be hanging it up here pretty soon too myself. Let's see how long. 2 hours. I've been, yeah, I've been on over 2 hours. But anyways, Beethoven. Yeah, you guys take it easy. Long Reach and Paul. Have fun tonight. Have fun tonight. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Rock and roll. Shake the bed, shake the bed, shake the bed tonight. Mm. Oh, you guys still can't hear me, can you? I thought I was muted. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so um, I'm gonna hang it up here pretty soon, but I want to before I do, I want to talk about um, the timelines and stuff because I think honestly think that there is um, I think we're jumping timelines. I really do. I honestly think we're jumping timelines. I think we are witnessing. I think what if you take what Dale DeFay says, not all of what he says about the Earths and stuff, but just take it as timelines. There's a piece of us or a piece of our soul, however you want to put it. There's a part of us that's on different timelines. And I think that we keep experiencing each other's timelines. I and I think that when we die, we join together with the next closest timeline into that like there's a Patrick on another timeline, and when I as Patrick die on this timeline, then I move to the closest timeline and jump into that Patrick's body. So I've joined part of my soul together. And I think that that's somewhat how we're experiencing each other, or all these different effects and different changes. Because if you take a timeline that's close enough, they're gonna they're doing everything exactly how you do it, but just a tad bit different. So that's how you take. I believe this is just my feelings about. That's how you take the uh, the changes are just a tad bit different, and instead of spelling Oscar Mayer Wieners, or Oscar Mayer Wieners now, putting that A in there and making it's just whoever came up with the packaging and the word for the name and stuff like that. They just changed just a tad on another timeline. And I don't know, but that I keep having it. I keep coming back to that because I truly feel that I died in 2016, and I truly feel that when I died, I transferred to this timeline. And although it may be a little bit different, to me, it's a big difference because of the way the people around here act. They act like way differently. And they're also, um, there's like, I don't know, the people around here are just way different. And I don't understand how they could be that different when it, if I go by, I believe everybody's affected, but they're just not awake yet because they don't wake up to the truth. They don't follow the truth and all that. I've gone through all that already earlier, but I don't know. That's just how I feel. Is that um, we're on the same timeline, or not the same timeline? We're just jumping timelines. If you guys got a different opinion, I'd love to hear your opinion on what you guys think it may be. I know we've heard a lot of different theories. What could be causing it? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like God is the one who is ripping the veil off and letting us see the truth. But some of these small effects, differences, if God was doing it, why would he? I think it's different timelines, but I don't think God has anything to do with the changes. Maybe that's it. He doesn't have anything to do with the changes. He just opened the veil to where we could see, whoever wants to see the truth is able to see the truth. So, anyways, anyways, I guess I am gonna say good night for the night. Maybe I'll be on tomorrow. If not tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow's. Hey, Danny, at home now, listening in. I'm just getting ready to hang her up, Dan. Um. Oh, thanks, Therion. So Today is, well, it's like, I don't even know what day it is. I think today is only Monday. So it's Tuesday now. Tuesday. So if I don't come on tonight, which would be Tuesday, I'll probably come on Wednesday because I'm going to start doing more of this. Even if I ain't got nothing to say, it's just fun to get on and give you guys open chat room. So look for me. Look for me more often. You guys want to get in chat and have a place to chat. I'm gonna start doing this more often. So I'll either be on again tonight or tomorrow. I may even do an afternoon one or something like that. So, all right. Anyways, love you guys, and I hope you all have a great night, great morning, or a great afternoon, depending on where you are. All right. So take care, you guys. Bye.